On here, idiots.
Well, one time Red Spider gave me a beat CD, and the Good Lovin' Chic Luch record. That song was on there, and he's like, "You sure you don't like it?" Like, I forgot what he said. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I mean, you just give me another CD, like something was moving me, and that was on there, and I mean, the record was so dope. Shout out to Chic Luch. I was like, dang, I missed that one. Like, I can, like sometimes I think music, like just with me, music depends on what mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like like a CD that was given to me a year ago might become relevant tonight. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where I'm at in my mind and what I'm trying to do. But I missed that one. That was a dope one.
I've had joints that I've 2-tracked and wanted to purchase, and the label would not let me. So.
Oh, you actually bought beats before? I'm sorry, that's dope.
Yo, why this guy's so stupid, man? Did I do that to you? I did T.I. Bring Him Out like a year before it came out. And Cassidy, I'm a Hustler, both of those beats I was really big on, and thought that something positive can come out of them. And Def Jam was like, nigga, Def Jam said, man, if you get the fuck out of here, man. We're not doing all that. Yeah, that was that with that, but.
The closest I came was Renegade. Me and M did it, and I thought that we could. Well, we actually both thought. No, I ain't gonna say that. I thought we could do better. So it was just something that we had sitting, and then he had been wanting to do something with Jay for a minute. And he actually called me and asked me, was I cool with giving it to him? And I said, yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be big like that. Now I listen to it and I feel like it's classic, but it just my whole mind frame when I'm creating is always way more critical, So it wasn't really like a situation where I passed on it, but that's the closest I ever came to hearing a beat that I touched before, and it been big.
I had How Do You Want It, Tupac, with my first record deal when I was a kid. I had How Do You Want It, and I passed on it. And I got a theory about that. I passed on a lot of hit records that came out the West. I passed on a lot of records that Snoop did, but my theory is the direction I'm taking it into, it might not have been as big of an impact, or it might have been bigger. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just because he went double platinum on How Do You Want It as a single doesn't mean that would have been the case for me. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely heard it. I sat in the office at Virgin, and I was like, nah, I'm cool on that. And a couple months later, 2 million sold. When I hear certain beats, I envision Slaughterhouse on them. You know what I'm saying? One of them is the Ghost of Christopher Wallace. I really wanted us at Slaughterhouse to really just rape that beat. You know what I'm saying? Another one everybody's doing, but I just think that we would bring something else to it, is the BMF. You know what I'm saying? Because I know sometimes people are like, oh, that beat's been used, but so what? If we can bring some new life into it from our own perspective, I don't care. You know what I mean? So, those two, I could definitely see us tearing down.
I wanted to get on the Lady Gaga Alejandro, because I just think it could put us into a whole different. I don't know, man. That beat inspires me.
I like the even though Joell murdered it already, I like the power. I like the power beat. I think I pulled it first. I listened to what Joell did to it. I'm real funny about that. Like, if one of these dudes touch a beat, I'm picky on if I'm actually do it or not. It just depends on how he did it, but it was a bunch of other people doing it, so it was like, all right, I can probably mix mine in there. So I pulled the beat up, and it was just that electric guitar in there. If I had that beat without the electric guitar, that'll probably be like one of my favorite beats. But that guitar just threw me off.
Well, one of these days when I get a minute, I want to pull up that K John, My Ship Has Finally Come beat, and do something on that. That along with Sade, No Ordinary Love. I want to do something on both of those. And I just been meaning to do it for so long. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I know that ain't no other rapper going to do it, so I'm not really pressed to do it, but eventually I am going to do both of those.
Millions, millions, millions of people like rhymes. We do it the best. Nah, but look, like people fail to realize that there's a whole nother avenue to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can stay busy on the road, you can take care of your whole family. You know what I'm saying? Like merchandise, all types of things. Like Tech Nine is a prime example of that. There's a couple of people that'll look at this interview and not know who I'm talking about. Ask him if he cares. Immortal Tech, MF Doom. These dudes are getting it. Yeah.
We gonna sell some records. We gonna sell records like that. I don't care nothing about. I sit and watch people. I sat and watched Drake be Lyrical and sell 500,000 records the first week. I'm watching Eminem dominate being Lyrical 5 weeks in a row. We gonna do it. We gonna sell records.
I would be totally against it. Yeah. That's just me.
I understood what you were saying with the question. Such an asshole, man. Yeah, I like I would love for M to be a member. You know, it would have to be somebody big like that, and they would just have to bring their A game to the table, because I mean, one of the things that make the group special is everybody brings their A game, and it makes each of us step up. So if we could bring somebody with a higher A game in terms of statistically, in terms of selling records and all that, I mean, it can only help. So I would definitely look to the bigger dudes like the Jay-Z's and the Eminems of the world. I don't think I would go with an underground artist.
I think that if we was to put a twist in it, it should be female. And my vote is Hannah Montana.
On here, idiots.